What is an IRS Taxpayer ID number TIN? If you have ever wondered how the Internal Revenue Service identifies taxpayers, you are in the right place. Let's break down what a Taxpayer Identification Number is and why it matters. An Internal Revenue Service Taxpayer Identification Number, often referred to as a TIN, is a 9-digit number used to identify individuals and entities for tax purposes in the United States. The Internal Revenue Service uses TINs to manage tax laws and process tax returns. There are several types of TINs. The most common is the Social Security number, which is issued by the Social Security Administration. This number is primarily for individuals who are United States citizens or authorized to work in the country. Another type is the Individual Taxpayer Identification Number. This is given by the Internal Revenue Service to individuals who need a taxpayer identification number but are not eligible for a Social Security number. This includes non-resident and resident aliens, as well as their spouses and dependents who cannot obtain a Social Security number. Individual taxpayer identification numbers begin with the number 9 and follow the same 9-digit format as Social Security numbers. For businesses, there is the Employer Identification Number. This number is issued by the Internal Revenue Service to various entities, including corporations, partnerships, and nonprofits. It is used to identify these business entities for tax filing and reporting. There is also the Adoption Taxpayer Identification Number, which is for pending United States adoptions when the adoptive child does not yet have a Social Security number. Additionally, paid tax return preparers receive a Preparer Taxpayer Identification Number from the Internal Revenue Service. A taxpayer identification number is essential on tax returns, withholding certificates, and other tax-related documents. For example, individuals must provide a TIN when filing tax returns or claiming tax treaty benefits. Businesses use employer identification numbers for reporting employment taxes and other obligations. For Asian American taxpayers, understanding the different types of TINs is particularly important. Many immigrants or non-citizens may not qualify for a Social Security number but still have federal tax responsibilities. For those unable to obtain a Social Security number, applying for an Individual Taxpayer Identification Number allows them to comply with United States tax laws, file returns, and claim refunds or tax benefits. This ensures proper tax reporting and access to tax credits or treaty benefits that may apply to them. In essence, a taxpayer identification number is a key identification number used by the Internal Revenue Service to track tax accounts and filings. It can be a Social Security number, Individual Taxpayer Identification Number, Employer Identification Number, or another specific number depending on the taxpayer's status and type of tax obligation.